Okay, so today we are up at Priest Lake, Idaho, and we're gonna do probably what is my favorite ride around the lake. Where we're at right now is we are at the Priest Lake Visitor Center. So kind of just place, you know, take a leak, and there's a trailer fill station over there to dump your trailer and fill up. But what we're gonna do here today is we're gonna take off and we're gonna head out to the east side of the lake. We're gonna stop at Indian Creek Campground to top off, and then you head north on the east side of the lake, past Lionhead Campground, and it's super simple. You just follow the road. You just keep following the road through the mountain until you come out on the west side of the lake and cut south. However, as simple as this ride is, it ends up taking you for about 100 miles. You get to go to the top of the mountain. If the road's open, we'll detour and go check out the snowmobile cabin that they keep stocked in the winter with firewood and stuff like that. So like normal, we've got my 450L. First time I put my, what is this? Dowco tank bag on here. Recently purchased seat concept seats. So before I really talk about this review, this is the day to test that out. Dan is here as well. And just because in case we maybe run out of gas, we don't have rear racks, stopped at the hardware store and got some longer bolts and rigged up a quick little mounting system there, towel underneath the fender. We got 2 gallons of gas in the back. So instead of spending 100 on a rack, we spent like 250 in bolts. So okay, well, we're gonna finish gearing up here, get on the road, and hopefully I can show you guys why, if you have a dual sport bike, this is a ride you should take. Good way to start the trip with the gas light on. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Well, I got this, man.
Well, here, we'll go fill up over here, I guess.
I've pretty much got a full tank, so we need to use this one.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm pretty much empty. Well, I've never seen that gas pump not work, and that's part of the adventure. Okay, well, let's see how much gas I take. Okay, so we have about a half gallon of fuel left. Thankfully, Dan filled up before he left. And we are 60 miles to the next fill up. So hopefully they are open. Well, they're open. We saw them earlier, so should be good. But yeah, whew, good thing we put that gas can under there. Okay, so what is today? Today's like July 16th or something. I don't know. I'm not supposed to know. It's my day off. But anyway, there's snow up here. I don't know that I remember seeing snow up here that late in the year. So that's pretty cool to see it all the way up here. And as you can see from the riding video, there's just tons of places to pull off and go. And it's crazy to see that environment there. And then as you go over to this side, it's all rocky when it was carved millions of years ago. I didn't point it out, I missed it. There's a rock out here somewhere called Chimney Rock that is really popular for hikers to climb. Very hard to get to, and I think there's a logbook if you make it. Yeah, you can spend years up here learning this place. So also, if you see a lot of people parked around, they are picking huckleberries. So I'm gonna go check real quick. Might be the time of year to see if there's any around, but yeah, we're doing good. It's a good ride.
Good ride.
A lot of fun.
Perfect weather, yeah.
And I think we're getting closer to Canada, eh?
Eh?
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to pull over real quick, not because Dan's been graffitiing Priest Lake, but as you pass mile marker, I think it was 29 back there, this flat rock for me, my grandpa used to be a big huckleberry picking fanatic, and so he'd come up here with coffee cans on his belt waist and he'd pick all day. You know, he'd be in the fields next to bears eating huckleberries, he's picking them. They each minded their own business. And so, but anyway, when I was a kid during a summer break one time, he brought me up here and we just happened to happen around this spot, and he was kind of picking through here, and me being a kid, I was like, I'm gonna climb that rock. And climbing that rock up through that hill, I found some really good patches of huckleberries. So there's your hint. I'm giving the spot to the world, but this was a special memory spot for me, always remembering my grandpa anytime I drive by here. So I just thought I'd share that with everybody. Here's a quick preview of what the CR450l bike will sound like someday. Not quite, but technically when that bike comes out, I'm buying it. You give me an electric dual sport with 100-mile range, I'm all in. Come on. There we go. Beautiful views. This is how we get maximum gas mileage too. I don't got to worry about my range when I do this. Got 15. I think we're making the e-bike dream possible right now. This is a pretty good coast. Well, we've coasted. I didn't change my odometer originally. I gotta say, I've coasted at least half a mile. I think we're about done. Oh, that was fun. Coasted about a mile. Well, that's pretty interesting. I bet someone jerk threw a cigarette out or something, because it's weird to me that just this part of the hillside lit, burnt those, but thank goodness they were able to stop it before it swept through the mountain. Yeah, who knows what started that, but boy, good job on the Forest Service for stopping that one. The whole hillside looks like it would just burn. That's crazy. Like they had their hands full, whether that was last summer or not. They were busy up here. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. My biggest fear on roads like this isn't ripping the corner and crashing myself. I always worry about hitting somebody, because you're out in the middle of nowhere. I don't have cell phone service, so you have to either get something in here to get you out. Priest Lake State Forest. I wonder if this is the line when you go from the Priest Lake State Park, yep, entering at Idaho Endowment Lands. So this is the transition from Priest Lake State Park, Idaho, to National Forest Service. And right here, we'll wait for Dan. I don't know if you can see it on my phone. I don't remember the name. It's G-A-I, Gaia, Gia, whatever. That's the app I use. And so we're right here. And up here is the snowmobile shed I want to head up to. So, yeah, we're worried about gas today, but I'm not worried about that big of a detour in relation to the entire trip we're going to do. So, the dark blue line is what we've done, and then the light blue line is what's left. Welcome to the cabin. What we're watching right now is a man who has no kickstand try to find a place to park. Okay, so yeah, this is like the halfway point of the day is this cabin. Don't know what that is. Maybe that's where you take a crap in the winter. Unfortunately, that gate's closed. I've always wanted to go down that gate, see where it goes. And I saw the gate around here was closed. I see satellite on here. I don't remember seeing satellite, but it's been a few years since we've been up here. So let's see if this is open. We gather all the firewood and keep it going for the snowmobile. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're open. So yeah, this would be pretty cool. Come up with snowmobiles, have a fire, warm up with your buddies. Cool little place. Probably too hot for us to hang out in here today, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys what they had in here. Still wondering where that satellite TV is, man. So they got a map of the whole area in here for you as well. He's still parking. Okay, we're gonna stop and eat, and then we'll be on our way back down. Okay, so I have not touched any of my settings since we rode at the motocross track in our last video. And so yeah, it's a little bumpy, it's not too bad. If I wanted to ride this type of terrain more frequently, I would loosen the clickers and kind of ease up on the dampening. But the fact that I rode at a motocross track Sunday and now on Saturday I'm up here, I'm pretty happy with where I've got this set for general purpose riding. I feel like the bike is really flexible in the platform that we've set it up for, so no complaints right now for me. I think the next thing for me to do is chase down the custom adjustments on the Vortex. See if I can't gain any horsepower or just, you know, anything out of that. But I mean, also again, the beauty of the fuel injection in this bike right now is, you know, as we're changing elevations, you're not having to adjust anything. The bike's adjusting to everything for you. It's awesome. No hesitation. It's just 450 power when you want it. If you haven't noticed already, Idaho maintains their half of the lake roads much differently than the National Forest Service does. I'm not complaining, I'm fine, but if you're up here in a car or a truck, make sure you got some flat repair or something, because you could easily get a flat on these roads. Okay, so this is kind of a main road now that we've come up, and you could go that way for a while to like a Cedar Groves place, I believe. Takes you pretty far north, but then we're heading back to Nordman 22 miles east. We are here to eat. A nice restaurant in here. Going good. Okay, so let's see, 91.5 miles. 52.3 miles per gallon. That's not too bad. Nice that we were able to kind of lay off and get some good gas mileage. Okay, so that's that. We are back, 92 miles. A little bit of worry there about the gas being closed at the gas station, but that worked out okay, having the gas tank on his rack. We got to see a lot of fun countryside. I was kind of hoping to see a bear, cougar, moose, something other than a deer. I did see a deer, but yeah, our bikes are probably too loud. Anyway, they hear us coming from a mile away or a little farther. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys, after taking a look at this video, this gives you an idea. If you haven't been up to Priest Lake before, or if you've ever been in the area and you haven't done that little loop, come take that loop. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. It's a very easy ride. I think a lot of different bikes could do it. I mean, honestly, a street bike could do it too. Just take your time, you know, but that's a trip anybody should take. Very fun day, good time, lots of good scenery, and we had a good time. So thanks for watching. Be sure to keep on riding, and we'll see you next time.